What's an idea that you felt was good on paper but didn't pan out in real life?
Oh my God, so much of my life.
What if the conventional wisdom driving our public discourse isn't quite right?
This is the question in many ways.
What if new evidence on housing or immigration or relationships flies in the face of what we believe?
Wow, okay, big question.
What if the policies we support give us results we don't like?
We were playing with data and we found a pattern that didn't make sense.
One of the first people we presented to said, "Are we sure this isn't mansplaining?"
Okay, great. So I maybe sound a little bit Marxian now.
My name's Jerusalem Demsas. I'm a staff writer at The Atlantic, and I'm hosting a new podcast called Good on Paper. It's a policy show that will question what we really know about the world and challenge the popular narratives of the day. Like, were the 2020 protests, both the Black Lives Matter and anti-lockdown ones, actually full of radicals?
That was part of the caricaturization, right? That there were these gun-toting vigilantes, and then there were these privileged leftist extremists going to these BLM protests. But then you start to look.
Or is remote work actually good for workers?
If you have even one colleague who is remote, that yields about 30% of the loss from having everyone be remote.
So if one person on your team goes remote, you just lose all of that?
Well, a third of it, yeah.
A third of it, that's huge.
Right, it's huge from just one person.
From The Atlantic comes Good on Paper. First episode drops June 4th, wherever you get your podcasts. Come, be surprised.
I do a Lara Croft roly-poly, spinning off to the side. At this point, I hand over the phone, and I sprint, and I'm bleeding, and I'm covered in blood. And
I just think
that is something that had not gone to plan. Getting punched in the face was not on the agenda.
Not good on paper.